Here's a short tutorial that I created for you to help you better understand the conjugation of regular ER verbs in French. So far, you have learned already many different regular ER verbs. You have learned détester, to dislike, téléphoner, to speak on the phone, parler à un ami, to talk with a friend, jouer au foot, to play soccer, regarder la télé, to watch television, and aimer. All these verbs are in their infinitive, in their regular form, the way you would get them from an online dictionary or from a regular dictionary. To use these verbs in a sentence, you need to conjugate the verbs. That means you need to make the verbs fit in the sentence that you would like to use them in. Now let's have a look at the steps that you need to take to properly conjugate your verbs. We have two steps. Step one is to find the verb stem. And here we have a little symbol of scissors, which means we have to modify our verb in some shape or form to find the verb stem. Step two is we need to add the correct verb ending in order to make our verb fit. Now let's look at the two different steps. Here is step one. Again, I have all the different verbs that you have learned and that we looked at before. We have regarder, aimer, parler, jouer, téléphoner, and détester. And we need to find the verb stem. This is relatively simple. On a regular ER verb, all you need to do is to take off the ER to get your verb stem. So for aimer, it's aime. For regarder, it's regarde. Jouer, it's joue. Parler, it's parle. Détester, it's déteste. And téléphoner, it's téléphone. Now you have your verb stems. Now let's have a look at step number two. In step number two, you need to add the correct verb ending. Now this is relatively simple. Here we have again our verb stems. And for je, we add the ending I, which makes it into je parle. For tu, we add the ending es, which makes it into tu parles. For il, we add the ending I, which makes it into il parle. For nous, we add the ending o and s, which makes it into nous parlons. For vous, we add the ending easy, which makes it into vous parlez. And for il plural, we add ent, which makes it into il parle. Je parle, tu parles, il parle, nous parlons, vous parlez, il parle. Please notice how the je, tu, il, and il plural form all sound the same, despite having different endings added on. Now let's practice. Here we have three sentences utilizing three of the verbs that you already know. We have je regardais la télé. And as you can see, regarder is in the infinitive. It doesn't quite fit in our sentence yet. So let's do our steps. First, we find the verb stem by cutting off the ER. Next, we find the correct verb ending. So our verb regarde fits with je. And our correct ending is the letter E, which makes our sentence into Je regarde la télé. I watch television. Our next sentence, we have il, our verb is aimer, and la musique. Again, aimer is in its infinitive and it doesn't quite fit yet. We need to do our two conjugation steps. First, we cut off the ending to get the verb stem. Next, we add the accurate ending that matches with il, which is the letter E. So our sentence is now Il aime la musique. Our last sentence, we have nous. Our verb is jouer au foot. Now, again, our two steps. We first find the verb stem by cutting off the ER. Then we conjugate by matching our verb with our subject by adding O and S, which is the accurate ending for nous. And we get nous jouons au foot. We play soccer. This little tutorial should hopefully help you review the verb conjugation and to better understand it. Bonne chance!